just saw Ash try to defend with that ring style base, which did not work at all. And now it's his turn with the Lalo. Has two of the Ice Hounds as well. We have the Royal Champion off to the right side. She's going to help try to grab the air defense and all the way through there with a skeleton spell being used over on the far Tesla farm over there. And more balloons and pulling some ground skellies as well.
Yeah, it feels like he really wants to get that tunnel with the Queen, and I think maybe then GS predicted the other side to be the target, but then Fern Tower on the far right side is going to stay up, so that might be a bigger problem than for us to overcome that. But the Scatter's going down, the Queen is slowly approaching that town hall, and she should... Oh, the Tesla...
Oh no, our ability! Okay, come on. Grab that Town Hall, though. Town Hall does go down. Okay, the invisibility spell allowed the Queen to secure the Town Hall here, so it's okay.
Yeah, nicely reacted. Those are always those small things which are so crucial to get those key buildings out. And now the Lalo started. You as well see, there is no Warden yet. He's delaying the Warden because he wants to send the Warden in from top with that, with those Headhunters together. That's the key thing at this point. Everything is frozen because of those Ice Hounds. Even more free spirits are coming down. The rage is there as well, and the Warden ability any second.
Warden ability gotta be used. He's getting some Seeking Earbuds. There's the ability, which not only kills the Queen with the Headhunters, but now they're going off to the King, trying to have these balloons go straight to the single target in front of Buddy. Oh, he survives. There's a red box right into the middle, going down. We have the multi. We have a rage to the Air Expo. Does he have enough?
There's the big question. He has the Dragon Rider with the support of a couple of loons. And the one Inferno Tower is trying his best to make this a defense. But this is looking good for us. It was close, but there's one more Dragon Rider coming in from this bottom side.
He's got it.
That is the next 3-star. Both teams are starting off strong.
Oh, you can see the nerves taking that deep breath. Okay, we have answered. And Strut is attacking second, which kind of gives you a little bit of an advantage in terms of knowing what your opponent has done and what you have to do in order to try to defeat them. So it's getting a 3-star there is such a motivation, a confidence boost as well. And that was just over 2 minutes as well, so the time is going to be very close.
Yeah, time is very close. We're already trying to go ahead a little bit because, I mean, we're talking already about the 15-15, which, I mean, so far we have only seen one match result, like having the result with 15 stars. Question is this match going to be the same? We will find out with that next attack.
Ryuda is up here. We have a Queen Charge Lalo being used, and he uses it about 26, just over 25% of the time in his attacks with just over about 66% hit rate, which means that this definitely has a chance that could fall short. So we have to really keep our eye on it. If he triples, he keeps putting pressure onto Strut as he does wall break his way in towards the scatter shot, raging the Queen up. But he's not dropping these healers until the air defense is down, so his healers are protected.
That was such a smart move, raging up the Unicorn so this Queen is staying safe because, as you said it, the air defense cost that he had to delay those healers. And now he's trying to get this huge push, and we all know how strong those heroes are. And he's trying to protect now his King, his Royal Champ, and his Lock Launcher going all the way. But the thing is, did he miss that Inferno Tower on purpose with the angle, or was this all planned? We will find out.
Yeah, that is true. Well, I mean, he pops a Warden ability. So the Yetis that come out of this, which is, I'm assuming is Yetis, maybe some Rocket Loons, can then go and target the multi-target Inferno, as the Queen could make her way around walking into the Town Hall at this point. But the RC is getting stuck onto this Lava Hound, does have her ability to utilize, but he is forced to use the freeze. Yetis do take this multi-target down now.
Yeah, the Warden is dealing a lot of damage on defense. He's raging.
Yes.
That is enough to keep that Queen ability alive. And with that Royal Champion in the core. He might even get that next multi-Inferno Tower, depending on the pathing of that Royal Champion. That would be huge, because this Lalo is already starting at the top side. There's now a lot of multitasking at the same time with the Queen.
Oh,
is she going for the Town Hall? That's the big question.
It is open, right? So single target Inferno, okay, freeze. So the Queen can come back around and secure not only the Town Hall, but the Royal Champion on the backside as his RC is coming through. There's the ability. Down goes the enemy Royal Champion. The balloons are making their way through. Queen locks out of the Town Hall, which just goes down with a rage to use as well. And we've got another 3-star here in this elimination match.
What an attack this was. Those attacks look so impressive when those heroes get just so much of the base. With the Rage taking down the last air defense, with the King being alive, with the Warden. And this is another 3-star for GS. And
Brilliant.
They're starting strong. They're really putting up this pressure. You said it's always great to be the second attacker in those setups, but at the same time, if the other team is just keep 3-starring, it is as well a lot of pressure on you and your team.
Yes.
So this should never be underestimated, and GS so far is doing an incredible job of really accomplishing that.
Yeah, incredible job so far with the pressure that's on. So we'll take another look at that attack, because look at this. That Queen going for that Town Hall, and of course these balloons coming back around and saving under that a rage spell for the very end, making it look easy. And you were mentioning how that log launcher was moving its way through. He wasn't angled, hitting the Inferno Tower, but he was able to take it down with the Yetis inside of that. What a great attack. But now it's time for Strut to see if they can answer the call.
And Strut is in. Yo-Yo 23, Lalo 23, and he's bringing his signature strategy. Now, Lalo is in. He's starting off with the blimp, making sure that he's taking down the Royal Champ, the Scatter, the entire compartment if possible. And not only that, he's trying to blow up the clankers as well. And he brought some clones to make this Yeti blimp even more powerful and making sure that this entire compartment is going to go down.
Yeah, and he secures this with that blimp, pulling out the CC. If you're able to take that clan castle down nice and early, you don't have to deal with it while your heroes or your troops are in the middle of the base, which can slow them down or even just pick them off. And if you don't time and drop that poison spell perfectly, it can be devastating. As Yo-Yo's pushing his way around, Baby Dragon's used off to the left side to help set that funnel to charge this Queen straight near this Town Hall. But he needs to find some way to distract, because this is a lot of damage. Okay, there's the Ice Golem. Out of the middle where, the Warden does lock onto the Queen though.
No way!
Wow.
Queen ability is gone. There's a couple of ground skeletons. You said it. The Ice Golem is already popping. The Valkyrie is trying her best to support that Queen, but he has the invisibility spell in there as well. Is that enough? That's the good question. The freeze is invested as well to make sure this tunnel is going down. But was this investment too much to still get the 3-star?
We'll have to see as the RC's moving around with the Ice Hound going through the Warden. We've got a haste right over the multi, moving his way straight into that Queen. The Warden can pop his ability to protect the Royal Champion. Yep, perfectly pops that, as the RC still has their ability to use later in the space.
And the Unicorn even triggered the Tornado Trap on the back end. That was incredible. The Hound is tanking, but still nicely. The Royal ability, and we see the crowd already knows the result. It's going to be another 3-star. And we have an incredible... This one Loon even triggered off the Red Mines. I mean, nothing can stop him now.
Nothing indeed. He uses that free spell onto the single target Inferno, and Yo-Yo comes in. And he's called a Lalo 23 as well. And he's Yo-Yo, Lalo, kind of called both of them because how good he is with this attack strategy. And it's all tied up here in this very first match of day number 1. And if you're just joining, this is an elimination match in the lower bracket, meaning if you lose this, you are sent home, you are out of the competition.
Yeah, I mean, so far, most of those attacks were somewhat quick. I mean, we're trying to push it there, right?
Yes.
We're trying to push it there. That this percentage time as well might be a big factor at the end. But next one, GS, so far they were always so good and keep bringing the pressure up. Can they do it again? Let's go.
up is a 31 balloon attack. Okay, looks to be probably a blizzard. Drops that haste for these balloons to really test for sinking air mines. He's dropping a handful of them so that this blimp can make its way towards the town hall. And okay, he grabs the bomb tower. This is huge because Super Wizards would not be able to survive over a bomb tower because of the explosion and the chaining through it. So really nice use of those balloons so that the death damage of the blimp takes that down.
Exactly, he had to invest a lot of wounds because the first tunnel going buried down, but because the first couple of wounds did not really target the bomb tower, so he had to reinvest a couple of those. And with that, as well as I said, he was able to make sure that this entire side was scouted. No black mines to prevent that blimp. But now his heroes are in. Is the king going in the right direction? It seems like he's going off to the side, and he has to come back for this attack to succeed. There is a
Sneaky goblins.
Sneaky goblins. Can they funnel quick enough? The king. Okay.
Okay.
The king is knowing what he should do. While the queen is keep charging in and going for that X-bow. Royal Champ and Inferno Tower next. This dive looks incredible.
It looks great because he found a Tesla farm nice and early with his heroes so that you can take that down and the balloons can focus on other defenses and don't get picked off through a Tesla farm as the queen's going to secure the multi. The Warden ability goes off with, look at that, he clips 2 lava hounds in that Warden ability, which is going to protect all these balloons as they're going to go to the bottom side and move it through the space.
That was incredible. Those hounds now can take forever. That defending queen, you said it, only one headhunter being there, that is now taken down. The queen is shooting every single loon down. What is happening? The Royal Champion trying to somehow solve this. The queen is going for the single Inferno Tower. Is this going to be enough?
That queen stepped out of the single tower Inferno range, then came back in, so it was like perfect timing. He doesn't have any more, well, actually one balloon left, but that lava hound that was originally protected from the ward ability is taking this backside as he still has the queen ability, moving his way around with a minion wizard and a haste to utilize.
Wow, that was such an OP attack with those heroes coming in clutch. He's going to haste the Royal Champion to get another 3-star in. And GS are still perfect, keeping up the pressure high. Another 3-star. Wow, that was impressive.
That was insane. The way he stayed calm and still was able to do it. Seems like things were dying off, but it was the strength of the heroes. As we've seen from the recent challenges inside the game, how strong heroes can be of completing some of those challenges with like only 10 troop space or even no troops at all and just heroes. And that's what these pro players do. The hero of value is just on another level.
Yeah, let's take a look at that again with the Warden ability and those, you said it, those 2 hounds which are flying across, tanking the queen, tanking air traps and everything. But now the core, they're really solid traps with those red bombs and everything. You can see he is happy. He knows this attack was really important. Now we're back to Strut because it goes back and forth. Now Strut needs to attack and they need to 3-star.
Is up, coming in with the Queen Charge Hydra, the dragons here in his attack. And Mask wants to bring 2 lightning spells, typically to take out a sweeper as well. Mask typically likes to attack either 2nd or 4th, but he's attacking 3rd. So he's to attack, I mean, they can attack really in any order, right? In Strut, they really move it around, but from looking at some of the stats, it's like really kind of heavy for him in the 2nd and 4th position. So I guess he was ready to take on this base, and Mask is focused with the Queen.
No! The skeleton trap! No way.
Wow.
No way. Okay, so this is, we already know it's not going to go planned. He has to somehow save this, using the king now to push this queen back inside. And he has only 1 wall break. This wall break needs to go where the king platform is. If that is not the case, he's in really big problems. And I could see that this wall breaker going for the eagle compartment as well, even though it's open. But
it does!
I would have loved to be wrong, but unfortunately, this is now going to be tricky.
Even though the queen ability going off as well, and the queen's walking around, the healers are getting hit by the multi and sinking air mines.
no way. It's going from bad to worse for Musk at this point. He's trying to recover. He has Yetis inside. And at this point, is he going to charge that town? Or the healers switch to those Yetis as well. Things are not looking good. He has to somehow recover this. He is the man with the 100% hit rate. Can he do this now?
Well, it all comes down to what he's going to do reacting when things are going wrong. The Queen ability's already gone, so she's pretty much oh, he used the lightning onto the Super Minions instead because he wanted to maybe try to keep that Queen alive, but the Super Minion goes down because he realizes that there's no sweeper pointing in this bottom direction, so this lightning was kind of almost swagged at that point since he wanted to send the dragons from the complete opposite side.
Yeah, even if this is going to be a second star now, he needs to get the percentage because otherwise this would be a huge defense for GS. The town hall going down, but so far the dragons are avoiding the town hall poison, but this means they're avoiding the single inferno tower as well.
Yeah, that single target inferno can pick things off as they make their way around these defenses. There's the town hall poison, and this is looking like a lower percentage as well, which all GS needs to focus now is getting a 3-star and then above whatever this finishes with, and they will win this match.
Yeah, one thing which might be not too bad is that some dragons went to the outside. Maybe they can pick off some more percentages, but no, the air defense is in range. And this seems to be in around about 80-ish%.
78.
That's not what you're looking for if you have one of those 2-stars. And this is a huge defense for GS.
Yeah, that is a huge defense, just like you said, and we all see here. Mask, unfortunately, falling short. And we got a little audio to listen in on what just happened.
I mean, I just reversed the plan.
You have one warp breaker. Yeah. I guess you log.
Ja.
Oof, this is so bad.
Du würdest dann 3 Frost mitnehmen, oder?
3 Frost, ja.
Ja. Okay.
Wow, you could hear how they were realizing, oh, you tried to reverse the plan and things are going really bad. Just unfortunate what happened in that attack, but there's still a couple attacks to still come in on each side. Anything can happen in these final set of attacks. Well, it's time to see if GS can keep the 3 stars rolling in.
GS, they're so close, but there's a ring base staying in their way. So far, the first ring base was no problem whatsoever for them. Can they repeat this on this one? They're changing up the approach, no lightning this time, but it's going to be still a Lalo attack. This time around, though, it's going to be a Queen Charge, having to use a freeze early on, and the Rage investing now as well, while this Clan Caster is trying to be as annoying as possible. But for now, otherwise, no crazy black mines found.
Yeah,
nothing crazy happened. So I think still everything looking solid.
Looking good right now. This Queen can step her way up into the air defense compartment, help grab that. And then she'll go to the expo, potentially may even walk. Yeah, because he dropped the baby dragon over to the left, meaning he wants to get this Queen to go towards the enemy Queen with the balloon, as he can try to clear that whole section there. And these bases, though, anything can happen, and it could even be a low percent or that 1-star.
Yeah, anything is possible. We have to be careful with this second layer of damage, which so far looks pretty solid for him because there's the Eagle, which is not as big of a threat as like the multi-inferno tower or air defense for his healers, for example. So far looking really good with this Queen forced inside. But there's the first black mine hitting those healers. Was it too late, though? Now he's sending in the blimp for the town hall. So he's not even supposed, like the Queen's not even supposed to charge the town hall.
And he even clipped the lava hound with that warded eternal tone, which means the hound is tanking even longer, which is brilliant here. That tornado is spinning him. He's moving around. Does have a couple freezes. Okay, there it is. Freeze onto the town hall and the scatter. And Sneaky Goblin's going to secure the town hall here.
But the Queen is stepping inside, so that might be a big problem for her if she's not going outside again. Because this town hall poison might be deadly for her.
Can be.
Turning things invisible, but what? I mean, the Queen now is inside that tower of poison, but she has to face a lot of defense on the back end. She has the Royal Champ to place, though.
But all he's got to get is above a 78%, and they will have the advantage in this match right here. The multi-target Inferno is going to go down. Still has the Royal Champion utilized, sends her directly into the King. Okay, was that the right call there, as the RC is going to burn her ability, skip through, hit some of these defense 78s, and it is going to be more than that. So they will have the advantage going to the final attack no matter what.
Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are about the location of the Royal Champ. Like, if you're going for the percentage, why don't you deploy it from the top side? There is no defending King who is, without a Headhunter, unbeatable on defense. I mean, for the Royal Champ, there is no chance. So you could have gotten more percentage from the top side. That surprises. But overall, he has done the job of getting more percentages overall than Strut.
Yeah.
So it's still on Strut's side now to get the 3-star, to force the 3-star on the other side.
Yep.
And this match is becoming closer and closer with this defense now.
This defense just lit a spark in Strut's eyes. They were like, oh, okay, we have a chance. It's not over just yet. The opportunity for us to come back is here in this elimination match. Because if you lose, you are out of the competition. All that work throughout the whole year, getting that golden ticket, then flying out to here to Helsinki, Finland, is going to be gone. But it is time for Strut to see what they can do next.
Tryhard is in. He had yesterday an unfortunate attack, and he's here now to get his team back into this match, back into this tournament, because they are right now not looking good, and he's trying to turn this around with the Queen Charge Dragon Rider attack, with the Flame Flinger in the mix as well. If he's not going to switch the siege.
Yeah, if he's not, oh, he does. Okay, yeah, right as you say it. Right on cue. Perfect timing. He switches it up to a Stone Slammer with Tryhard coming in with the Queen Charge Dragon Riders. This is his third most used attack strategy, so he really loves to come in with Queen Charge attacks, especially the Dragon Riders, as we got the Sneaky Goblins over to the left side, trying to help potentially get this Queen towards that Town Hall, as the King does lure out this Clan Castle now.
Yeah, that's a good thing, because he should be able to take down the Clan Castle. While there's not too much damage on his Queen, depending on how she steps now. And as long as she... Oh, that one Kokoloon was incredible. Setting one right in there as well. But now the Warden is on another black...
Oh, wait. This
is bad news for...
Trapped. This is a trapped entry.
So far, he's doing great. Yorin's triggered 2 Black Mines with his loons.
That's true.
Another Black Mine coming in. Okay, that's...
He's noticed. Oh, another one!
But that's good news for him, because he's playing Dragon Riders. This means no Black Mines on the other side of the base.
That's true. Absolutely. Another
Black
one!
Oh, my.
Wow, how many sinking air mines are there? So like you said, he shouldn't be finding any with his Dragon Riders as he's pathing his way through. But this Sweeper's going to be a little annoying, as the Stone Slammer now just comes down to go for the air defense.
Oh, yes, not used the Warden ability just yet, surprisingly enough. And
there it is.
Now it's coming in as the Rage in the core is trying to take down as many defenses and heroes as possible. The Slammer at the top side popped and trying now to get into the back end. This one last compartment is all what he needs to take down.
He's got the RC still with her ability, and he pops the RC ability, goes across the space, hits the Wizard Tower, now goes to the scatter shot. He's got the minions around the Queen with ability, and this is looking good. Pops that ability there as long as he's got enough time for cleanup. It looks like we've got ourselves a 3-star from Tryhard.
This was so good. Like, as soon as they saw, okay, there are a little bit too many Black Mines on this side. We should try to send some Kokoloons in there. That's what they did. And with that, Tryhard getting this all-important 3-star for this match. I mean, this match could not get any closer than this.
So it comes down to this final attack for GS. If they triple, they win and send Strut home. But if they fall short, a 99% 2-star, then the captain himself, boom, has an opportunity, but we'll take a look at that attack one more time to see how strong it was with those Dragon Riders. And you'll notice all the Seeking Air Mines really being used in the beginning part of the base, or the bottom side, I should say, where you decide to send the Queen into. And it was just amazing to say that balloons pulling Seeking Air Mines after Seeking Air Mines, keeping her alive, just another level or two.
Yeah, you see the relief in his face, but I feel like we should have as little downtime as possible because we want to know who is going to win this. So let's go straight into the next attack.
And now it's time for the final attack of GS in the lower bracket. Match number 1 down here today.
Yeah.
If you 3-star, you win. If you don't, you may end up losing if STRUT comes in and answers the call. As the Queen is dropped with this Queen charge, Lalo dropping her to make her way, looks to be to the left side as the King is going to charge into the defending King, the multi-target Inferno, and take this bottom compartment down.
Yeah, there's one Headhunter supporting his own King to take down this compartment while his Queen is charging towards that top side around the Eagle. Royal Champion going into that Eagle compartment to take down the Expo, which is out of reach for that Queen. And this is looking so far as like an incredible plan if he gets his Queen all the way towards the Town Hall. At the same time, though, here's the Spaded. This looks somewhat, I mean, you could see this plan, okay? Let's call it that way.
Yeah. With the RC now taking out the Air Expo, pops her ability, skips across, hits the Expos, hits the Scatter. Now the Queen is taking out the Scatter Shot before having to deal with the enemy World Champion. Out comes the Super Minions, the Headhunters as well. Needs to keep this Queen alive as this Queen looks like she's going to continue her charge towards that Town Hall.
That poison was pretty solid overall, like catching that defending Royal Champion as well. The Super Minions are shooting a little bit, but that should be no problem for this Queen. The Queen now about to get dragged into the single Inferno Tower range, so he has to invest one more spell there, which is going to be the invisibility spell. But otherwise, so far, this attack looks really solid. I mean, he has the Siege left, he has the Warden left, he has Lalo left. This is looking good.
This is looking really good with this charge so far. And the Queen staying alive as the Lalo's not coming through. Remember, a 3-star here. And GS will eliminate STRUT in the championship here as the ability goes off. Not only protects the Blip, the balloons, the Lava Hound, as well as the Queen is going to go and scare the Town Hall.
He's multitasking as much as possible. Town Hall going down. Another haste coming in to get into that scatter shot. Only the sweeper can save this base maybe, but there is such a huge loot parade coming in and the Queen finishing another air defense.
And the balloons are moving their way through. We got a Falcon, we got a Freeze, we got 5 balloons. Pops that Queen ability. Just over 40 seconds left in this base, pulling some red air bombs through this toss off bar, making his way around. And it looks like this is going to be a 3-star, getting it done. And GS is going to be finishing with 14 stars in this match. And that means STRUT is going to be the second team eliminated here in the competition.
That's right. GS having a better percentage. That's it. Everything coming down to those percentage overall. And I think this attack, we should rewatch that because, I mean, that was just so clutch and such a clean attack overall with this approach. And there's this loot parade. The backhand, I mean, that was like one Wizard Tower versus 10 million loots.
Absolutely. Just incredible. So many balloons left in this attack. And you even mentioned it. You thought that this attack could have been something that was predicted, something that they could have tested against. And there wasn't a lot of Seeking Air Mines with that Queen charge. But it's now time for the final attack of this match from the captain himself to try to just bring a 3-star in for their team.
And we have a boom in with the Queen Charge Dragon Rider, one of the strategies which we're seeing a lot at the moment. Queen Charge being strong and the follow-up with Dragon Riders being really consistent. Take a look at that. There were so many outside small bombs. And if you're wondering, why was that the case? Well, exactly to prevent those funnelings with Sneaky Goblins, so those small bombs can take them out. And maybe you have one or two less Sneaky Goblins in your army composition, which is messing up your plan. I feel like at this stage, if things are going wrong, you're going to panic quite quick.
Yeah, that can definitely be a big problem for sure, but as King looks to be making his way into the Town Hall with the Expo on top of him, but that Queen looks like she's charging down this alley here towards the single target Inferno as he pulls out rocket balloons. Super Minis are on the point. He decides to freeze this up to keep that Queen alive, but the Town Hall does go down from the King.
Yeah, but he had to use the Queen ability, which is a heavy investment. Another invisibility spell used in addition to that skeleton spell to prevent that single Inferno Tower locked onto the Queen. And take a look at that wall break. He's opening the entire base to give that Queen as much freedom as possible, with the Royal Champion charging in front of the bottom side, supporting everything and pushing those Dragon Riders towards the top side.
Yeah, with that RC ability going off, going to the bottom tower, pops that Grand Warden Eternal Tome to protect the Dragon Riders. The Flame Flinger is still trying to get some value towards the top side as the mortar is hitting it. But this Queen, look at this. She's walking right through the opening in this base, through the walls, and she goes straight for the scatter shot and up and around.
This is looking incredible for Boom. The Dragon Riders are closing in. Multi-Inferno Tower being... Oh, that freeze! Catching the Royal Champion barely on the outside.
Beautiful job as these Dragon Riders balloons are still pathing their way around to the top side. We got a wall breaker on the backside to provide a little bit of a distraction, but that won't matter at all because it looks like this will indeed be the 3-star. Dragon Rider just needs to remove that multi. It's the biggest threat hitting him, and the Arch Tower will go down. So Boom would have gotten the 3-star, or at least he did. So that means if GS failed their last stack, Strut would have been the winners of this match here. But you know, there was a lot less pressure on him because they knew that they couldn't win, so who knows? They could have been shaking a little bit more, but what that means is GS are your winners of this elimination match, and they will be advancing, sending Strut home. What a performance from them.
Okay, that was unexpected, I would say. I mean, Strut going again into this tournament with having incredible sets overall, and it just looked like they were one of the contenders, but they losing the first 2 matches already. Unfortunate. So let's go to Bex.
Well, commiserations to